Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today we have a special treat as we are going to go over some new Funko Pops that have just been announced, or you want to call them released. It doesn't matter. It's so exciting to talk about these ones. Let's get rolling with a fresh edition and let me tell you what's in store for you on 8 Minutes with Aaron. Right away, you know it's a huge deal since I have the other cell phone out. You know I'm looking up information. You know I'm looking at pictures because I want to be accurate with my descriptions and everything else. Okay, so why am I so excited? We are talking about one of my favorite animes of all time, Naruto. That's right. We are getting a slew of Naruto Funko Pops from Naruto Shippuden, and they are fire in my opinion, compared to the other releases that they've been tossing out here. Now, there are some complaints, and I'm going to tell you what I like and what I don't like, and you will enjoy it. So let's just get rolling so I don't run out of time, and let's start off with our buddy, Deidara. That's right, Deidara from Akatsuki. Of course, he was partnered with Sasuke. They were great teammates. Yeah, right, they always fought with each other. Deidara, of course, had the ability to use clay to make explosives. He could have took over a village on his own if he wanted to. So could Sasuke. But Deidara's first big fight, of course, was against Naruto when we first saw him. He got his arm blown off by Kakashi. Later on, I think, oh yeah, Naruto, who else sliced his arm off? Some other person sliced his arm off. I can't remember. I think it was maybe Naruto. It was all pimp. It was cool. And we got just a little bit of a taste of what he had in store for us until he fought Sasuke, and Sasuke, murdered the shit out of him. And we got the little backstory, how he wanted to beat Itachi, because when he saw Itachi, his eye kind of like shit on his artwork or artistic form of creating clay or creating destruction and explosions. But Deidara was pimp. He could self-destruct, and if he was an Endo-Tenshin, that's all he could do. Just let him blow up. Back together, blow up. So that's a husky-ass Funko, husky-ass Funko Pop in my opinion. And he's got the Akatsuki gear on. I think he's got some clay pigeons coming out. Come on, you can't go wrong with that. Rolling into number 2 from the Akatsuki group is going to be Kisame, Itachi's partner. And this Funko Pop is sick. I love this Funko Pop. It is probably one of my favorite out of the bunch. I think there's like 6 that are coming out. He's looking pimp. He's got sodomites in front of him like he's in a stance, like he's ready to fight. This thing is great. The detail on him looks amazing. I really like what they've done with this Funko Pop. What would I have changed about it? I don't really know. It's a husky. I really like this one. Like with the Deidara, I can say you can maybe fly on this bird and shit like that or something like that. Maybe, but they can make that like a pop ride or something. But Kisame is looking sweet. He's got his sword. He got Sadame. He's about to slice some shit up. Maybe fight Killer B. Maybe another rematch with Guy, even though Guy kind of like beat the shit out of him when he hit 7 gates. But overall, Kisame was one of the huskiest Akatsuki members. He had the most chakra in the group. And a little thing they want to say is he was actually put with Itachi so he could keep an eye on Itachi for Madara Obito. But that Funko Pop's sick. Pick. I don't know where I'm putting the picture. You'll see one of them. Alright, the next one that they're coming out with is another Akatsuki member. One of my least favorite Akatsuki members, Zetsu. Yeah, it's Zetsu. You got the black and white form. He's in his little planet form. First time we got to see that bad boy was in Naruto after Naruto and Sasuke fought at the Valley of the End. He came out, we're like, who the hell's this dude? He has the same cloak on as Itachi and Kisame, but we weren't sure who he was. We had to wait till Shippuden, and then we found out. And later on, we got the shittiness of finding out that he was Kaguya's will, who kind of psyched all these Uchihas throughout time to basically bring Kaguya back to life, screwed Madara, stabbed him through the chest. Of course, I'll share that husky moment. And then Kaguya came back, and it's like, boom, thanks, Zetsu. Zetsu had some crazy powers, though. He was able to sense everything all over the world by putting his foot in. He's basically a plant, so he can hook up and see everything what's going on in the world. Pretty husky ability. But Zetsu, meh, I mean, we only got to see him really fight once against the Mitsukage, and he kind of got beat. The one dude with the shark teeth, with the other sword from Seven Swordsmen, did like his husky ground pound with the hammer, and then he couldn't move. Remember that? Remember that, guys? I'm sure you do. And then we're just gonna roll in. Then we're just gonna briefly touch upon Sasuke. Uchiha Sasuke. He's got his little Amazura Eternal Magna Sharingan going on. He probably just got the fresh transplant. Actually, I don't know if it's the fresh transplant. I'm going to say it's not the fresh transplant, because he kind of, yes, let's go with the fresh transplant, because he didn't activate Susanoo until he first met the Raikage. And he fought the Raikage, and he had those little barrier up, and that's really what the Funko Pop looks like. He just got the eyes, and he's just developing Susanoo. So let's go with that. Because later on he fights Danzo and it's more formed. So this one isn't too formed. It's a little blooper. It's a little bloop. It's a bloop. It's a bloop of his shoes. Rolling in to, this is probably, the second favorite of mine that came out. Orochimaru! Big fan favorite of everyone here at 8 Minutes with Aaron. My fan favorite is, of course, my buddy Mike. He likes Orochimaru. I even think Cement might like Orochimaru. Let's say Lenny might. Tony might. A lot of my friends might. But he's looking husky, and he is in the Akatsuki gear. He's got the black cloak with the red clouds. And can you tell me where this is recalled from? Because we've only actually seen this outfit once in real canon. And that one time we got to see this was when he tried to take over Itachi. Yes, when he tried to use his little snake jutsu to transfer into Itachi. And Itachi was like, Sharingan, bee wee 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 wee. Orochimaru, come on, brah. He cut off his arm. That's how Orochimaru lost his arm. And in Naruto, of course, he does mention this. He says it, and they go to his hand with the little ring on it, and it's just chilling. I remember when I was in that organization. He doesn't sound like that. He sounds more snake-like. I can't really do an Orochimaru voice. And the Japanese is much better than the American version. I don't even remember what the American version of Orochimaru's voice. But Orochimaru's husky, snake jutsus. He wanted to get all the jutsu in the world. I think he's like the main antagonist throughout the whole series. I mean, he starts Naruto on his quest to try to find Sasuke before, Orochimaru takes over Sasuke's body. Sasuke's trained by Orochimaru. Come on, I can go on and on. You know Orochimaru, I know Orochimaru, because we got to get to this last Funko Pop because we're running out of time. And it is not going to be spoken about here because I wanted to give my exact thoughts. But briefly, I'll just talk about it in like 20 seconds. Nah, you know what? We'll just do the ups and downs real quick. We'll talk about it next time. I'm just blubbering for too long. All right, Deidara, Akatsuki, up! Sasuke, little Uchiha shitter of a Susanoo, up! Kisame, come on, up! Zetsu, up! And finally, Orochimaru Akatsuki gear, you are getting an up! That is right. All 5 of you are getting an up on 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am wowzers excited about these Funko Pops that are coming out. I'm grabbing them all. Guess what? I already pre-ordered them all from Amazon. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. I'm running out of time. See you later. Bye.